All right, first personal question from Mr. New City. I probably should even answer this, but I'm gonna ask you anyway, 'cause I don't give a fuck. Mr. New City wants to know, will I be boycotting the NFL this season? And what is my opinion on the whole kneeling situation? Good question, man. All right, first and foremost, will I be boycotting the season this year? No. You see this fucking phone case? Die-hard Cowboys fan here. Now, you might see me a lot of times wearing different hats, but keep in mind, I got a big fucking forehead, and I have a hat collection out the ass. And every outfit gotta have a matching hat. So you might see me in an Atlanta Falcons hat. Best to believe it's because I'm wearing red shoes. I'm not a fucking Atlanta fan. You might see me in a black and white hat. I'm not a Raiders fan. I just happen to have on a black and white outfit. You get the point. But no, die hard Cowboys fan. And anytime they're playing and I'm free, I'm watching the fucking game. Now, my opinion on the whole kneeling situation. One thing we gotta understand is this is a free country. Okay? Free fucking country. Kaepernick had every right to protest. If he wanted to fucking kneel, that was his right. Now, a lot of people obviously didn't like that very much. A lot of people were supporting it, but at the end of the day, whether you support it or not, he had every right to do so. Now people, I don't know what's gonna happen next Sunday, but all Sunday and Monday Night Football with the Cowboys, people are kneeling. I don't think that shit had anything to do with Kaepernick. That was more of a fuck you Donald Trump kneel. It all came down to Donald Trump trying to tell these billionaires how to run their businesses, and that was just a big fuck you to him. I don't think that had anything to do with supporting Kaepernick or his cause. But at the end of the day, Kaepernick had every right to kneel. It's unfortunate he's not gonna be able to play this season. A lot of people feel like the reason why he's not playing this season had a lot to do with his kneeling, and I'm gonna say yes and no. Obviously, the reason why nobody wanted to sign him had a lot to do with the kneeling, but I don't think it had anything to do with the kneeling, if you get what I'm trying to say. The point I'm trying to make is this. Let me try to explain this in a way where you can understand where I'm coming from. Okay, I already know people are gonna disagree in the comment section, and that is completely fine. Disagree all you want, but understand I don't give a fuck. Okay? So, let me just put it like this. Let's just say, hypothetically speaking, somebody like Tom Brady was to do the same exact thing that Kaepernick did. Tom Brady would have still had a job. Let me tell you why. Because these football team owners are, y'all gotta keep in mind, most of these football team owners, I'm gonna bet really all of them, were already billionaires first. To be able to own an NBA team or an NFL team, you have to be rich first. You can't go to the bank and get a loan to own a team. You have to already be rich. Like the guy who owns the Patriots, he owns Kraft cheese. You know, majority of these guys are already rich first. Okay? So, as a businessman, billionaire, your main goal is to get a return on your investment. Everything you do is a benefit to risk ratio. Benefit to risk ratio, headache to reward ratio. I just felt like with the way Kaepernick has been playing, the headache to reward ratio just wasn't worth it. You understand what I'm trying to say? Let's say, hypothetically speaking, a team like, the Baltimore Ravens would have picked him up, right? I think he would have been an excellent choice for a backup quarterback position, right? But you got to deal with the booing in the audience, all the booing, all the people saying, I'm not going to watch you, all the people burning Baltimore Ravens jerseys. As a business owner, as a franchise owner, you don't want that kind of heat on your team. But if it was somebody like Tom Brady who's gonna potentially take you to the fucking Super Bowl, the headache to reward is a little worth it. You understand what I'm trying to say? I just feel like if Kaepernick would have did this shit back when he was at his prime, you know, when he took San Francisco to the Super Bowl, he was on all those fucking commercials. He had the Beats commercial back when he was looking unstoppable, you know, flexing in the end zone. He'll probably still have a job. But the fact that he's kind of past his prime and he's bringing all this heat on any team that would sign him, it will be a lot of fucking heat. Nobody's trying to put up with that. Nobody's trying to deal with that. You understand? So, yes, the kneeling definitely is the reason why he's not employed today. But it also had a lot to do with nobody wants the circus. Nobody wants the heat that comes with signing him. But if he was killing the game like somebody like a Tom Brady or some shit like that, absolutely, I think he would have gotten picked up. I think one of those owners, if he was like a damn good quarterback, like playoffs, Super Bowl worthy type of quarterback, they would have said, hey, this motherfucker's gonna bring a lot of heat to us, but once we start winning, they'll get over it. But unfortunately, that's not the situation Kaepernick is in. Just think about it like this. If LeBron James were to do some shit like that, he would still have a job. Wanna know why? Nobody's gonna refuse keeping LeBron James on their team. You understand? If Steph Curry were to do some shit like that, he would still have a job because Steph Curry's at his prime and nobody's gonna give up Steph Curry. You know, you'll take the headache that comes along with signing Steph Curry for those Steph Curry stats. So I hope I explained what I'm coming from. At the end of the day, I support it. I think Kaepernick had every right to kneel if that's what he wanted to do. Do not give Americans rights if you're not going to honor those rights. Don't say this is a free country, we have rights and this and that, and then when somebody exercises their rights, you get all butthurt. This is a free country, right? We're all gonna disagree. We're all, like everything, I'm pretty sure everything I do and say people don't agree with and disagree with, and that's life. I'm pretty sure if I would have met some of you guys in real life, I would probably disagree or agree with a lot of things you say. That's life. We're all individuals. So am I boycotting Cowboys? No. And I just gave you my opinion on the Kaepernick situation. He had every right to protest, and that unfortunately cost him his job. And you know, I just told you what I thought about him not playing this season. I believe, you know, it had something to do with his kneeling, but it also had something to do with no owner feels like the headache is worth the reward. So that was two questions, two personal questions rolled into one, and it took me quite some time to answer that. I'm gonna answer two more questions for you guys. All right, question from Jamie Pass. Have you ever thought about trying steroids and then just going back natural for the experience? Good question, man. That's a pretty damn good question. Now, check this out, guys. 31 years old, right? And I've been working out since I was 19. So that's about 12 years of lifting under my belt. Now, for the past couple of years, I've made gains, but very slow, very small improvements. Strength gains, again, very small strength gains. So I'm getting to the point where I'm maximizing my natural growth and potential. Now, at this point on, it's just gonna be a lot of working on my weak points and achieving more muscle maturity. You know, that old muscle, that harder, denser, more striated muscle that comes over time. So if I was a bodybuilder, someone looking to compete for a living or whatever the fuck, win an Olympia trophy or whatever, right? Someone who's really serious about competing, this will be the perfect fucking time to take some roids and really see how much further I can go. I know how to train, I know how to diet, I know how to bulk. Taking some steroids will really help with my journey. But one thing you gotta keep in mind, guys, I do not have bigorexia. I don't have bigorexia. I'm not one of these motherfuckers who I feel small no matter how big I get. I'm well aware that I look damn good for somebody at my height. I'm pretty damn big. Not trying to sound full of myself, but you know, I rarely, unless I go to like LA, Gold's Gym in Venice or Metroflex or some shit like that, you know, I very rarely run into guys built like me, especially at 5'7". When I go to the club or go to Walmart or just out in general, like I rarely run into guys that are 5'7", 190, relatively lean, with guns hugging the sleeve. So I'm definitely above average, and I'm happy with that. Okay, getting bigger is not gonna make me feel any better about myself. And honestly, I don't think anybody in my height should be extra big. It doesn't look good. You know, you want to keep that nice, tight, trim waistline. You don't need to be going over into the well over 200 pounds. The only thing, honestly, I would like more of, I would like a little more money. Like, muscle, no, I'm too fucking short. I'm 5'7". I would not look good at 225, 230 pounds of jacked, ripped, dry muscle. That does not even look good. When I see these guys on the Olympia stage, those 212 and under guys, I damn near want to throw up in my fucking mouth. Like, that shit does not look good. These motherfuckers are like my height. Some of them are even shorter. There's not one tight, trim waist on that stage. Not even Flex, the guy who's number 1 in 212 and under. None of those guys look appealing. You know, that's why I'm so happy to see classic physique. All those guys look amazing. That's the look I'm going for. I don't want to be no short Ninja Turtle looking turd. I want to look aesthetic. I want those classic lines. I want a nice V-taper. I don't want no fucking big blocky bloated looking midsection. Fuck that. So no, I don't want to be extra big. I'm 100% happy where I'm at. Just want to bring up my weak points. The only way I would get on steroids is this. I get older, right? I get a little older. I notice my erections aren't as good as they used to be when I was young, right? I'm going to the gym, busting my ass in the gym, and I'm noticing I'm getting weaker. Every month, I'm getting weaker, right? So I go to the doctor, right? And he's telling me, man, your testosterone has dropped. We're gonna put you on some TRT. That's the only way I'll get on some shit. And even then, real legit TRT is not high dose. You know, a lot of these motherfuckers, they be telling you they're on TRT, but they're big like this. They're full of fucking shit. No doctor on the planet is prescribing nobody that much TRT. Real TRT is like, they give you natural dosages to where your levels are balanced. They don't give you the type of shit where you can go win an Olympia or the 212 and under class. A lot of these motherfuckers are full of shit. All right, so no, I love this natural shit. I want to spread natural awareness. I want to encourage young people to stay natural. And yeah, you might not be the biggest motherfucker, but you don't need to be the biggest motherfucker. Think about it like this. We had the bodybuilding, the Olympia. Nobody's talking about the 212 and under. Nobody's even talking about Phil he's winning. They're making fun of his belly. But nobody's even talking about that guy. Everybody, for the most part, is talking about how good those classic physique guys look. And those guys were way smaller. So, hey, you don't gotta be the biggest motherfucker to steal the show. The point I'm trying to make is, you don't have to be the biggest no more. It's all about those classic lines and those proportions. And that's what I'm going for. So, we got one last question. One last personal question. And I'm gonna send y'all on your way. Oh shit. Last question from Cam. Good question, man. He asked, what changed my mind about marriage? Good God. That's a good question. Now, before I answer this question, some people may agree with me. Some people may disagree with me. You already know, I don't give a fuck. So, with that said, let's go ahead and get straight to it. Now, I really don't like that word, what changed your mind about marriage, because changing your mind, that's implying that I had one belief and my beliefs are different. No. I like to use the term, I gave in. See, you can give in to something you don't necessarily agree with, without changing your mind or changing your beliefs. It just means you gave in. You understand what I mean? So no, for the most part, my thoughts on marriage are still the same, guys. And again, I know some people are gonna disagree, and that's completely fine. I love to disagree. That means you have a fucking backbone. That means you think for your motherfucking self. You know, you ever heard that old saying, I don't give a fuck what you think about me. I just want you to think, motherfucker. That's how I feel. I don't give a fuck what you think about me. I just want you to think for yourself, motherfucker. If you don't agree with me, that's fine. Let's have a respectable debate in the comment section. And yes, I will be in my comment section debate with some of you motherfuckers. Let's debate respectfully. Now, fuck you, Chris Jones. That's disrespect. That's when I would have to block you and send you to the block party. I don't want to send you to the block party. I want to debate with you respectfully. Okay, that's all. I don't like people attacking me verbally. Because when you attack me verbally, it makes me feel like you're trying to force your beliefs on me, and you can't do that. Let's just have a respectable debate if you disagree. Women too. Kind of women disagree with my opinion very much. So yes, my thoughts on marriage are the same. I still think that marriage does not benefit men whatsoever. I believe if you make 6 figures, or have a 7-figure net worth, marriage can put your finances at risk if the shit does not work out. So again, I think marriage does not benefit the man whatsoever. It does not benefit any man whatsoever to get married. Unless maybe you're from fucking Africa or from fucking Germany or some shit, you need a green card to live here. Yeah, I guess it benefits you to get married to an American woman if you want to live here or some shit like that. But if you're an American man, American citizen, and you make great money, you got a 7-figure net worth or whatever, no. It does not benefit you whatsoever to get married. It does not benefit you to sign a piece of paper saying, I swear to be with this person for the rest of my life, and if we leave each other, they get half my shit. There's, how does that benefit any man whatsoever? If anybody is getting the benefits, it's the woman. My thoughts have not changed. So with that said, let me explain to you why I gave in. Ooh, Denise is coming home right now. I can hear the garage opening. Hope she doesn't come in here. Hopefully she just let me talk. Let me talk my shit. The one thing you gotta understand about Denise is our situation is special. It's not like, you know, I'm some successful motherfucker. I met her last year or some shit, and she's trying to take me for my money, or she's trying to get me to marry her. I met her 2013. Right? And it's fair to say, if you go to the POG channel and look at the videos, I was not some successful motherfucker. Right? And fun fact, I was actually living with her. Alright? I was actually living in her apartment. You know, I was just, you know, my apartment lease was over, and I didn't have time to find another place to stay. She was like, you know, just stay with me. We'll go half on the bills, right? But that's a whole other story. So I moved in with her, you know, and I'm just on this grind, trying to make it out here. You feel me? Trying to make it out here. So our situation is something special. You know, she seen me grow from a personal trainer on the grind to a man owning his own business, well, own businesses. And she was there from the bottom all the way to the top, from the start all the way to the finish. So it's fair to say our situation is very special. Not only was she there, because she just wasn't there watching me from the distance, she was in the field with me. A lot of these tutorial videos that a lot of you like, she recorded them. A lot of the meals that helped me go to the gym and bust some weights open and fucking make gains, she cooked them. You know what I mean? When I had days where I didn't feel like recording, or I didn't feel like working, she was there. You know, hey Chris, you can do this. It's okay. Just take a nap. I'll clean up. I'll cook you some dinner. You know, she was always there. You know, cause a lot of you guys see me as a motivator, and I appreciate that. You know, I do my best to keep people motivated. They keep y'all going weekly. That's why I keep doing these videos. Even though YouTube doesn't pay for shit anymore, I still make these videos because I know that a lot of people look forward to them. And I actually like making them. You know, a lot of people look to me as a motivator, but one question nobody ever asks, who motivates the fucking motivators? Who motivates the motivators? Who keeps the motivators going? And let me tell you, that woman has kept me going from, hey baby, come in here real quick.
Oh, I thought you were doing that.
I am doing a Q&A. I'm talking about you and how we got back together. Oh. Come in here, say hi. This woman, look at this, super woman. Get out here. That woman right there has kept me going from 2013 and still got me going now. So it's fair to say our situation is special. You know, it's not just a typical, you know, some guy looking for a woman to date. As soon as they get serious, she's like, hey, I want to marry you and take half your shit. It's not like that. It's just, we have something special. You know what I mean? I guess you could even say she's my best friend. Right? And I don't have a lot of fucking friends, believe it or not. I mean, I tend to keep to myself. So she's like my best friend. She's watched me grow into the man I am. I watched her grow into the woman she is. Our situation is special. And I think it's fair to say a lot of things I've done, I want to be able to do with her support. Now, of course, you know, I train my own motherfucking clients. I edited my own motherfucking videos, but she was there supporting me mentally, morally, and taking a lot of stress out of my life the whole time. And, you know, I lost sight of that. I'll be honest with you, I lost sight of that because believe it or not, 4 to 5 years may sound like a lot of time, but that shit goes like this. That's why I try to tell you guys, grind. You gotta grind because you might wake up one day and 10 years has passed you by. Like, what the fuck did 10 years go? Like, where the fuck has our years gone? We are in 2017 now, and I met her in 2013. And it seems like yesterday. I still remember our first date. We went to, where we go? Black Eyed Peas. Yeah. Went to Black Eyed Peas. And then we went to this bar across the street. And she paid for the drinks. And when she paid for the drinks, I was thinking to myself, I'm about to fuck the other night.
That's the first thing he thought. He thought I was gonna give him some. I
was like, oh yeah, she bought me some drinks. She's feeling me. I'm fucking tonight. Long story short, I didn't fuck that night. But you know, the point I'm making, our situation is something special. Now, when we broke up, I tried to move on. Trust me, I tried. I was dating other women, you know, going out on dates, going out with the guys every weekend. But it just didn't feel right. Right? It just didn't feel right. You know that feeling when just something ain't right. Like, I'm a big comic book nerd. I'm a big superhero nerd. You ever watch Flash? And, you know, Flash's mom was killed when he was young, right? And he went back in time to save his mother. And when he comes back to the present, everything was just different. It didn't feel right. That's kind of how I felt. I felt like I went back in time, fucked something up, and now I'm in this alternate reality where I don't have a fucking dog anymore. I don't have my woman anymore. And everything is just feels weird. And I just had to get that back, right? And obviously Denise felt the same way because she's here today. I remember the day I decided I had to get her back. Let me tell you the day a lot of you probably be skipping through my vlog. So I'm gonna tell you, and you can go find the vlog for yourself. I was living in my last place and I was looking at houses to buy, right? I was looking at houses to buy and I go into this big ass fucking house, right? It was similar to the one we're living in now. It was similar to the one we're living in now. And that's when it hit me. I'm like, this is just not right. Like, this is a house, right? This is a nice house, but it's not a home, right? Yeah, I'm a big R&B guy. Luther Vandross said a chair, right here. A chair is a chair. And it's always gonna be a chair, even if nobody is sitting there. You feel me? But a house is not a home without love. You understand what I'm saying? And that's when I was like, you know what? This is not right. I'm not about to buy a new house till I get Denise back. I got my woman back, I got my dog back. And that's the story right there. That's what made me give in. I said, you know what? Not really big on this marriage shit. I'm still not. But our situation is special. Right? Because at the end of the day, guys, I'm whole ready. Right? Regardless if Denise is here or not, I feel like I'm going to be dating someone. I'm always going to have that. There's always going to be that risk of getting fucked. Right? Now, I'm not saying Denise will fuck me at all. Not at all. But I will say this. If I do get fucked, I can live with that because this woman was here from the beginning. It would really kill me. It would. I'm not even exaggerating. My heart would explode out my fucking chest if I met some new bitch. Right? I met some new bitch. Get her pregnant and she takes me for half my fucking shit. I will fucking lose it. I know this woman here has my best interest at all times. She has my back, and we're gonna give this shit a chance. Another thing, before I go, another thing. I know this sounds selfish, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Because again, I don't give a fuck. I don't want some other woman. I don't want her fucking some other guy. Okay? I do not want the woman I love laid up with some other motherfucker. Alright? Also, I don't want her having somebody else's fucking kids. I would lose it. I would fucking lose it.
Just selfish.
I would lose my motherfucking mind if I got on Instagram one day, crept on her Instagram page, and she's like, I'm pregnant, I'm about to have a baby. I would die. I also don't want some other motherfucker taking Bruno for walks and giving Bruno fucking treats. That's my motherfucking job. So I think I made the right decision. I'm happy with it. We're in our home, not our house. We're in our home because there's love in this motherfucker. So anyway, guys, that's the 4 fitness questions. And that's the 4 personal questions. Be sure to comment below and chime in below. We'll be doing another Q&A very soon. So be sure to follow me on Instagram. I'll post a photo telling you to post your questions below. And we're going to have some more fun. I really enjoy these, man. I felt like they got to know me a little better. And I got to know some of y'all a little better based off your questions. Don't forget to like my shit. Comment, subscribe. Buy 30 of them bitches. Because Bruno, he's in the kitchen, in the pantry. Like, goddamn, what happened to all the treats? I'll back at you, boy. Get 30 of them bitches minimum.